Hey guys, how we doing? Max from Dodgy Dailies and Josh there. So in the middle of doing a video on the mini bike, which you guys should have seen by now. We're also doing a video on the Hilux, so I need to do the sump gasket. So Josh is going to be doing most of that because, well, he's a better mechanic than me. He's actually qualified. And I'm going to do silicone coolant hoses because the stock ones is getting a bit old and may as well do silicone. So yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So do you actually want to make this thing fast, or?
To be honest with you, not at the moment. I want to enjoy it until that motor goes, and then we're just putting a quick motor in it.
If we get a mountain bike with like 18 speeds, we can put those gearing on this. How quick do you want to go?
No, we fall off when it's going its current speed.
Alright, so sump gasket. Pretty simple on these. So I'll just get under the diff there. So you take off this bracket here, 14 mils up there and there on both sides, and it's literally 10. I think it's either 10 or 12. Probably looks to be a 12 all the way around. And then you drop it down, and then you wrestle it past the diff, and then you wrestle it past the oil pickup. Alright, got all the bolts out now. Just try and tap it off. It's pretty stuck on there, so.
How'd you get those on?
Huh?
How'd you get them?
They're nuts.
Yeah, is there one like right up?
No, there's not one in the middle.
It's been resealed before, hasn't it? Such a shit job. Can you like wiggle it left and right maybe?
Not really. It starts doing pretty good job.
Like this.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Like, we'll try left and right, nothing. Alright, so we can't get the sump all the way out because the pickup's in the way, and there's a bracket under here that's like a reinforcement in case you ever bash your sump. So what I'm going to do is I'll slide it to the side. I can get to this half of the gasket and I can get to the top half of there, and then I'll slide it across later even further and then do this side and that side. So for now, just like that.
What?
Impressive.
Yeah, it's good to go.
So I got it all cleaned up. Now I'm just slapping some silicone on it. And hoping for the best because I can't really see what I'm doing. If you have a jack available when doing something like this, use it. We don't have a jack here at the moment. That's why I haven't been able to get the sump all the way out. And I've had to do it like this. Because with jacking it up, it lowers the suspension enough to get it out of the hole.
There we go.
Well, Max didn't tell me he pressed the stop record button, so I've just done all of this without actually showing you. But anyway, got it all cleaned up, slapped silicone all over it, and I've just pushed it up and on. Just cleaning up the tools a little bit because they're fucking disgusting now after dealing with all this. Makes it a bit easier. Okay. All the sump bolts are tight and in. The spot of concern will be right up in there, just because I couldn't get much silicone in there, not much room. So we'll worry about that if it happens. We also got to do a clutch in this thing at one point, so we'll probably redo the sump when we do the clutch because I'll have the room to slide it all the way out and get it out of the way. So right now, all that's left is put those two brackets back on the sides, and it should be mint.
Then we got to do the coolant.
Alright, so we'll let that sit for a few hours before we try and put oil in it. I'm done, I've had enough. Max is going to do some other things to it, and he'll probably chuck some oil in it either first thing tomorrow morning or later on tonight when he finishes off doing coolant hoses and other things.
Alright guys, so we're on to the coolant lines. Just going to quickly knock this out of the way as quick as possible. It's pretty straightforward.
It's gonna rain!
It is. It's as we just finished up filming the pocket bike. Oh, there's a quick sneak peek. Although the pocket bike video should be out before this one, shouldn't it?
I don't know.
Oh well, you guys have seen
See which
it.
one gets edited first.
Yeah. Anyway,
We're not real.
so yeah. Do you want to pull the cap off?
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Stop! Put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back. Oh. Just lift it up. Don't.
That is lifted up.
Leave it like that, Jesus fucking Christ. Right, so one thing that's annoyed the hell out of me with this car is the metal radiator rattles against the metal radiator support. They were trying to sell us a cork sheet, like a roll of it, and it was about, no, it was something like $28.
Yeah, and it was about 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters.
We didn't need that much. So this Commodore cork gasket was $8.
Yeah.
And that's all we need. So that explains what this is. Oh, they say 100,000k warranty.
Does that include what we're doing?
I have a sneaking suspicion it doesn't.
Damn it. Take it back.
Look at that. Perfect. Oh, here you can see where it's been rubbing. Yeah. Look at that, just like that. So are we pulling this forward completely to put the AC thing in, or?
Well, I'm undoing it last bolt, so.
Fair enough. So another pet peeve of mine with this car is it has no AC. Someone's removed it, don't know why. So I bought another unit. It's just taken me forever to find the effort to do it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. Just moving the shroud out of the way, and that should, oh jeez, shaking. That should give us enough room to pull the radiator out of the way, sort out the AC thing, condenser, yes, and then yeah. So apparently that requires the front end off, and to be honest, we can't be bothered today. The weather's coming in, and I have a bull bar that requires taking off for that, so we'll do that another day.
Alright, we've had a bit of a long day, and we forgot to record doing all of it back together. But radiators on these are pretty simple. You've got 4 bolts down the side here, well, 2 on this side, 2 on that side. Comes out because that fan, that shroud's got a cutout. We're just bleeding it now. Max has been a stooge. Yeah, it started raining as well, so that was also another reason why we didn't record doing a lot of it, as we didn't want to get our phones wet. Right, we done?
Yeah, so if you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike, but tell us why, because any feedback helps. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the ding dong button. Bye.
Bye.